Hey guys, got to get used to this new phone I got. It's got a new camera on it. It's weird. Well, I want to give an update. Plus, before I start talking about the other subject, I closed down my P.O. box. Uh, so if you guys want to send me a letter or a card or anything like that, just email me and I can give you the address where I'm getting my mail at. Um, it just had to cut down on some bills. So it's no longer, November 1st it was closed down. I meant to make a video. Other stuff been on my mind. Um, Now I heard this the other day on my news source. When I turn on my laptop, I've got it pops up with all the different news and stuff like that. And it's where militia groups were heading to the border. To me, now I'll probably piss off some people, but to me, they're idiots for doing that, because here it is. If they get down there and they fire at these criminal illegals, there's a lot of gang members in there. There's a lot of cartel in there. They said they could be Middle East terrorists mixed in with them. And, Trump's sent troops to the border. Why do the militia think they can go down there, and if something happens and they start shooting and start killing people, that is the government's just going to pat them on the back and say, oh, good job, guys. This ain't the frontier days. This ain't the old days. This is the modern days where a criminal has more rights than another person. If they go down there and they start that stuff and say they shoot over the border, that could come into an international event. A lot could escalate. And these bleeding heart liberals are going to cry and say, look, these militias are dangerous. They went down there and they murdered these poor immigrants who's trying to come in here to make a living. They don't give a crap about us Americans. To me, the militia is making a huge mistake by going down there, because the left and some of the right, if something does happen down there and the militia does fire on them and kill some of them, they're going to use the militia as they're evil. Everybody who owns a gun is evil. We need to do away with the Second Amendment. And just look at how these people acted when these school shootings happened. This is the way I see it. The militia should stop and think about what they're doing and think about their actions of what could happen. Because just look at the left and some of the right. The right, they're Democrats in Republican clothing. They're it could backfire on them, and they could be, like I said, they could be used as a stepping stone to get rid of our Second Amendment rights. So I hope the ones that are going down there use their head and don't think they're going to be gun-ho and just start shooting and everything like that. But that's our military's job. That's our law enforcement job, to go down there and secure a border. What I heard, they've got the 82nd Airborne down there. Those boys don't mess around. Those boys will go in and kick ass. I know them very, very well. When you send the 82nd in, by God, you're sending the best in. Let our military do what needs to be done. Because I have a bad feeling. This is just my personal opinion. If a militia goes down there and they shoot and they kill these illegal criminals coming in, trying to come in, even though they're shooting at us first. These bleeding heart liberals are going to cry foul, and they're going to use the militia of saying how dangerous it is for American citizens to own guns. And they're going to use that as a stepping stone to try to take our Second Amendment away. They might not succeed, but it could cause normal gun owners like us, like me, and like you guys, real headaches. You know, they could put more restrictions, more rules, more all kinds of bullshit on us. So, this is the way I see it. You know, the militia should stay where they're at and stay out of it. Let our military, let our law enforcement handle it. Because them going down there is going to stir a yellow jacket's nest. And it could be bad for all of us. You know, we all know that you know, they're criminals anyway because they want to invade our country. That's where our military comes in, to stop an invasion. You know there's criminals, you know, cartel, MS-13, gang members, all mixed in with that. And yes, I believe there's terrorists from overseas, you know, the Middle East mixed in with that, trying to get in here. But if the liberals had their way, they would just let them walk in. I hope Trump does stop them at the border one way or another, with force, you know, with hot lead or with something else, because they don't need to be in here. You know, people's going to call me racist. It's not racist. We couldn't go to their country and do that because they would shoot us dead in the street and drag our bodies through it and hang us up as a dead piñata and beat on us as we're dead. If we went to their country and tried to do what they're trying to do here. You know, I can't help it if they're poor and they're ignorant. You know, our ancestors were poor and they were ignorant when they came here, but we developed this country into the greatest country in the world. Why can't they do it? Why do they have to come and break our laws to benefit them? Why can't they stand up and make their country great instead of trying to come in here and destroy mine and take jobs away from everybody and get handout and food stamps, and just because they can't speak English or they're used to shitting in buckets or selling their daughters and stuff like that? Because that's the way they are. I know. I've been there. I know how they are. They're not great like everybody thinks they are. It's not racist. It's just a proven fact. We could not go to their country. They wouldn't welcome us with open arms. They'd run us out. They'd kill us. So why should we welcome them with open arms? You know, they're going about it the wrong. It's an invading force that's coming to our borders. They're not the poor and the hungry. You know, if they're poor and hungry, let them go to their country and develop it. You know, get an education, start jobs there instead of living in damn jungles and grass huts and stuff like that, hunting monkeys. We done it. Why can't they do it? Because they're so used to the bleeding heart liberals in Washington and the Republicans who support this crap coming in here getting a free ride on our ticket, on our taxpayer. We pay taxes and they get a free ride on it. Free education, free medical, free food, free housing, free vehicle. They get everything free. We couldn't get free shit, nothing from if we went to their country. So it's not racism. It's just plain fact. You know, they don't need to come to my country, our country, and get a free ride. If they want to come here, let them come here legally. I don't have a problem with anybody coming here legally and living by the rules like I have to. But for the ones come here illegally and everything handed to them, I don't believe in that crap. That needs to go away. And if they show force at our borders, I hope our military wipes them out. Because that's what they deserve. Because it is an invading force into my country where my boys live. and they don't belong here. You know, this might piss people off, but I really don't care. I don't care if it pisses people off, because I know, I've been around those people down there. I know how they are. They'll stab you in the back as quick as they can. Now, I don't, like I said, I have no issue with somebody coming here and raising their hand and becoming an American citizen. I'd work next to them. I'd share my food with them. You know, I don't have a problem with it. I have a problem with illegals coming here getting everything. I have a problem with, they think they're going to use force to come into my country. I have a problem with that. That's what our military's for. That's what our law enforcement's for, is to stop them. If bullets need to fly, that is our military's job. That is our law enforcement. It is not the job of these FTU militia members who does it just to think I'm something special. And they're going to get, when they go down there and start that crap, it's going to make it hard on all of us firearm owners, because when they go down there, just watch. If something happens, the libtards in Washington and the snowflakes that does all these protesting, they are going to be up in arms, and the militias that's down there, they're going to be put on a witch trial. They're going to be burnt at the stake, because nobody's going to pat them on the back for doing a good job. They're going to burn them at the stake, and it's going to be rough on me. It's going to be rough on you. It's going to be rough on our kids, on our grandkids to own a firearm. This is my opinion. I'm not saying you guys believe it. This is how I see it, how I feel. And the militia that's going down there are stupid, and they should stay where they're at and eat some more jelly donuts and make their belly, 200 times bigger than what it already is. They need to stay out, because they're going to screw it up for all of us. That's what I think. Anyway, I'm going to get off here, guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me your opinion on this matter. All right, everybody, have a good day. Bye.